Hey, so update. I am officially 6 months on testosterone as of Wednesday. It's Thursday right now. Um, and I am 3 weeks as of yesterday on injections. I was worried about getting shots because shots. Not that I'm not afraid of needles or anything, it's just shots. I've had 3 so far. Haven't didn't feel a thing. Um, from nurses, of course, and I get it like here. Yeah, like not in my upper thigh anyway. And even when I like see the nurse taking out the needle, and it's like 1.5 inches, and I'm like, oh, but then I'm like, I don't feel a thing, and I go to my school, the health clinic there, and the nurse is like super nice, and she talks to me. She calls me Alex because like at the time I hadn't changed my name to Cyril, but I'm like, whatever, call me Alex because it's my middle name still, so that's cool. And she's like, oh, how's your program going? Next time I go there, she wants me to bring some of my art, stuff that I've drawn, because I told her I'm in the graphic design program, and she's like super sweet and really nice. And so she gives me a shot every Wednesday because I'm doing it weekly. 0.75 milligrams depot testosterone. I'd get the bottle, but then I gotta get up. I don't want to do any of that. Yeah, so that's what I am doing weekly. Shots every Wednesday. I've noticed that my voice has been, I don't know, like sort of dropping or at least cracking a little bit more when I speak in, like when I talk in the higher register. Just in the past 3 weeks of being on injections, I've noticed my voice has been at least changing, or more so. I feel the graveliness has been more apparent to me anyway, and my general talking voice is, for me, seems about the same, but I can access like lower register, but that's not where I normally speak from, but I can sort of lower it. Mentally, I've been about like the same. Like, I haven't noticed any mood swings or feeling tense or really amped up or anything, which was something that I was thinking might happen when I started injections. I don't know, just because the way some people described it is like they felt like a jolt of energy, not like immediately from the injection, but like over time they sort of noticed like an increase of energy, and I don't really feel different. And it's been about 3 weeks, so it's had like time to get into my system a little bit. I'm glad I still feel the same. And mentally, I was worried that I might have to. I don't know what I was worried about. Maybe that I would start feeling really depressed or really anxious or something. And I don't know. I thought I might have to change my medication, but I haven't, and my medication's still like at the same dose that it is, so I'm glad about that. I started school, and now like I'm working and doing school so far, because it's only like, it'll, next week will be like my 3rd week of school. I haven't really had like projects to feel overwhelmed about. I feel like I'm doing well so far at school. I'm doing well at work. At work, I'm not out, and mostly because I feel like a separation between my work life and my personal life, because I don't see me like, I don't know, feel like a long-term thing and making like long-lasting friendships from it. I don't know. I mean, I can make friends, and if I do, then I'll come out to them outside of work. But like, I'm friendly with the people I work with, and because the McDonald's that I work at is particularly busy, so there's like over like 50 different employees the work there, and I haven't really met everyone, and I don't really know everyone aside from like managers and stuff. But the people there seem nice, and I think if I were to, well, when I eventually come out, I think they'll be okay with it. But right now, I'm just sort of like, I don't want to talk about it. I just want to go to work and do my job and make money and then go home. So, like, they call me Alex because at the time I didn't have my new name then, so like on like my name tag says Alex and stuff, so that's a thing. But a couple of the people I work with plus some of my managers are like Facebook friends because there's like a Facebook group for people to like switch their hours, or basically there's a Facebook group for that McDonald's for any sort of important information that needs to get passed really quickly. And on Facebook my name's Cyril, so when they tag me in things or ask if I can work a certain shift on Facebook, they tag me as Cyril because that's what it is, so they know that my Facebook name is Cyril, but they haven't asked me like, hey, your Facebook name says Cyril, but you go by Alex. So that hasn't been a conversation. One girl that I work with was like, hey, so you want me to call you Cyril? And I was like, yeah. And she's like, oh, okay. But, so she calls me Cyril, but she still uses like she, her pronouns, which is like whatever for the most part because like being misgendered is sucky all around. But I think because I don't know these people, I don't feel as, I don't know, it just doesn't have the same like emotional impact on me as if I did know them, and or if I was trying to be gendered correctly in some way or another. And so it's just kind of like, I don't know. I think a lot part of me being a lot not so much cooler with being misgendered, just a lot less impacted by it is just because I've been working on my mental health so much that I generally feel better about myself. It just sort of extends to like my trans stuff and feeling better about that. I'm like, I know who I am, so other people misgendering me is kind of like you don't know me, so I'm kind of like whatever about it. So that's my 6 months on testosterone, 3 weeks on injections, and so bye.